guys, it's Chris, Midwest Gun and Pawn again. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to look at the 6mm ARC again. I know there's been several comments I've been looking at and emails, people asking me where I was at with this project and how things were going. So today we're going to take a look at some of the information I've already gathered, some hand loads and what have you. Also, we're going to try to chronograph a new load that I've been messing with. I will say that this little round has proven very interesting to mess with and to really get acquainted with. It has been slightly volatile at times, but nonetheless it's been a lot of fun, and we're still working on it. We're still trying to figure everything out. We're trying a lot of different stuff. There's not a ton of data out there for this. Luckily there's a couple of us here locally that are playing with it and we're sharing information, but we're going to take a look at everything I'm doing today. We're going to look at the gun. We're going to see some we're going to put some shots down range on the chronograph, see what kind of velocities and standard deviations and extreme spreads we get. We're also going to just kind of take a look at some of my stuff here. So bear with me. We're going to get started, and well, here we go. All right, so here we have some of the components I'm going to use today. We just have some Hornady brass 6mm ARC. It has been, I believe this is once fired, so I have sized this brass. We're going to use a 115 Berger VLD. We're going to use some Hodgdon Lever Revolution, kind of the hottest powder on the chart. We've got a set of custom grade 6mm ARC dies, and we're going to use standard number 400 small rifle primers. If I don't like the results we're going to get out of that, we will switch to the bench rest primers. And we will be dropping all the charges on the Frankford Arsenal IntelliDropper today, and running on an old school RCBS press. So let's get going and see what kind of results we get out of this. All right, so what we're going to be doing, we're going to be loading 29 grains of the Lever Revolution with a CCI standard small rifle primer number 400 and a Berger 115 BLD. I've already got that punched in to the IntelliDropper. So we're going to, there it goes. We're gonna get these 5, I'm gonna load these 5 up, seat the bullets, and we should be ready to go. And it'll beep at me when it's ready here. There we go. We're just going to go ahead and double check this. This spherical powder kind of hangs on to everything. There we go. Now I know my setup is not the most technologically perfect, but this is what I have and this is what I make do with on a regular basis. So, that being said, I'll go ahead and my funnel here is just a tad bit on the small side, but we'll make her work. Or on the big side, I should say. So I'm going to go ahead, I'll get these charged up, and then we will seat the bullets. So we'll get right back at it. All right, so we're charged up. Now we're going to go ahead and seat these bullets. I've already kind of messed with it a little bit, trying to get my ogive measurement. We want to be at about 1.733 to the ogive. And I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's what we got. So, go ahead and I will seat the rest of these. Sometimes I try to set the bullet on there ahead of time. Works out great. If not, oh, we'll just check that real quick. It's a little short, 1,000th under, but that's within my self-given tolerance. just go ahead. I might just a touch. There we go. That one maybe end up being just a little short. Perfect. Right where we want to be, right there. Go ahead and get these other two seated. And we'll be off to the races. We're going to be shooting. I've already got the magneto speed put on the gun. This is the same gun you guys have seen me use before, my 700 build. A friend of mine just shot in our Christmas ornament contest, and he hit one of these small ornaments. Here, I'll show you. The ones we were shooting at were actually blue. But one of these guys, I can't remember which exact size it was, but 673 yards, he hit it on the fourth shot. We were shooting factory ammo that day with this gun. And I know I'm limping around a little bit, but so we got them loaded up. Let's see what the chronograph says. Good, bad, or indifferent? I really don't know. As I was working on loads before, I kept having a problem with the primer getting a hole in it and blowing out the primer. CFE 223, several of them. I don't know if you can see that, but it's actually there's a hole in the primer. There's not an extractor or a ejector mark on this case, or any of the cases for that matter. If there is, it's very faint, very light. But we've even had that problem out of the factory Hornady Match 108. I've never had that problem out of the black, the 105 Boattail hollow points. But out of the 108s, we certainly did see that problem even in factory ammo. So I'm not sure what's going on there. If you got any ideas, please leave me a comment. Let me know, because I'm still fairly new to all this. But we're gonna shoot these. We're gonna see what the chronograph says. I just kept working down through the loads till it quit messed up primers. So I have no idea what this is gonna do. You guys are gonna see it with me, and hopefully it looks good. It shot well. I remember the group was real good. So we'll see what it does. Let's get going though. All right, so we're gonna get this mag loaded up. I think we're in good shape. I do like shooting them out of the magazine just to make sure everything's gonna feed. I've never had a problem with these. At this length, the mag takes it really well, and everything so far has been pretty good. Today we're gonna try out some new stuff. I got some stools. I got see if I can find my target here. See if I can figure out how to use this fancy new bag I got. Thanks to the guys over at Black Ranch for sending me one of their Gecko 2s. I am not affiliated with them in any way, but I have been wanting to get a little more serious about going to some matches and what have you. One thing I noticed everybody has is a good bag. So I did some looking around, saw they were running a special on these for the holiday, and got me one ordered up. And we're gonna try it out. We're gonna see how it does, which today I'm just using it as a rear bag, just trying to get comfortable with it. I've never used a bag like this one. So anyway, chronograph is ready to go. Yep, before we do that, we better put some hearing protection on. All right, we're ready to rock and roll. I'm not really shooting for groups. I don't have a camera down there today. We're just checking velocities, SDs, stuff like that. I have shot this load before. I do know it shoots fairly well. I can't remember exactly how well off the top of my head, but we shall see. If it's a really good group, I will go down there and put a picture of it in the video. Now that being said, the wind is screaming today. It is, I don't know what the gusts are, but it would not be a day I would want to try to be responsible for groups or anything of that nature. So I'm going to move that around a little bit. I mean, I can see. All right. I don't know if me and this bag are going to get along on the bench. I'm sure I will like it in matches. Here we go, going hot. $26.67. Not what I was hoping for. I was hoping that load was considerably hotter than that. Here we go. $26.81. Primers look okay. Ready to rock and roll. $26.53. Yeah. I've shot loads out of this gun considerably hotter than this, up in the 2,900 feet per second territory. But that's what we're trying to do. Try to see what this one does. $26.72. I think I got one more. Chronograph is ready. We will continue. I think that one, see, it did that to the primer again. That's way down there. Let's see what the bolt face looks like. Bolt face looks fine. All right, so we'll go ahead. We'll take a look at the standard deviation numbers and extreme spread. Back over here. You guys get to watch me go through it. So, we got an average velocity of 2668, high 2681, low 2653, standard deviation of 10. It's okay, but it's not great. Extreme spread of 28. I'm not a big fan of that number. So, with that being said, that load, we are not stopping there. we will continue to see where this goes, and may work something up real quick and see if we can't get back up into the higher velocities. I'd like to stay at least in the 2800s, if not the 2900s. So we'll see what we can come up with. Bear with me. All right, so after that last load at about, what was it? 2,668 feet per second, I was a little disappointed. Mainly because I've had this this round going a lot faster. But I was trying to get away from some of the ill effects I've been having with my primers. So we were at 29 grains. I decided to basically go for broke on this one and just run back the other way. We're gonna try a 30 grain load. I've already done 29.5. It wasn't on camera. It didn't have near the pressure signs I've seen before, so I'm not scared to go that next half grain. But we will see. So we'll stick it in there and see what the chronograph says. Get my ears on here. All right. Get that one going. Okay. Going hot. We're gonna try something here. Round one. $27.22. See what that piece of brass looks like. Not real happy with that. But we did get up there a little faster. $27.28. Another busted primer. So you guys are seeing this right here with me. I'm not hiding anything. The pressure, I don't know if it's a pressure problem. I don't know what this is. It's causing these primers to do this. And we've seen it in factory ammo too. So, let's see what we get. That one didn't do it. That one looks fine. 27.30. $7.41. That one did it. Huh. Roof looks good though. That one was fine. So 2 out of 5 were fine. 3 out of 5 honestly are, I don't understand. I don't really know what would cause this. See if I can't show the camera here. See if we can get that focused in. You guys can see what I can see maybe. But that's kind of what we're looking at. Let's see what the numbers are. See what the numbers are. Got an average 27.33, better than where we were. Got a high 27.44, low 27.22. Yeesh. SD 9. Extreme spread 22. So I mean we're right. We're a grain apart in 2 different loads, and we're still not really in bad shape. I know a lot of guys say anything under 10 for an SD. With my Creedmoor guns, I've been able to get down into the 6-4 territory. So I would expect a little better, you know, at least the same performance out of this. But we just haven't found the load yet. You know, I had a pretty good load going for this with same powder, Lever Revolution powder, but I was running a 105 Burger Hybrid. It's seen, you know, we were up there in that 29. I can't remember exactly. It was 2910, 2905 territory with a fairly low SD number, if I remember right. That being said, I think we're going to figure this out. I've been told that other guys are having really good luck with this 115 out of these guns, and I just wanted to see it for myself. It does seem that the accuracy is there. I was warned that it seems to run a little slow. So we'll see. We'll see how it does, and we'll keep trying some stuff. I've got some other powders, but this is another look at the 6-ARC. This is, you know, my 700 sitting in an XRS chassis, same Accutac. Everything's same last time you saw it. Ride-on X5 Conquer. I am now obviously a Ride-on Pro Staff member, but so I was gonna put the camera down and put this up, but I decided, you know what, I had some primed brass left over. I had 4 rounds left. I was gonna load up one more charge weight. I decided to push it another half a grain. So I've been at 29, 29.5, 30. Now we're gonna try 30.5 with the 115 VLDs. Previously, we were in the 27.33 average feet per second on that particular charge weight. I believe that was 30 grains. We're going to try this one more time at the 30.5. I want to see what kind of numbers we get here, and that will probably wrap this up for today. Depending on what kind of numbers I see, we may come back and try to make some improvements, you know, start working in 0.2 of a grain increments either direction, and see what happens from whichever charge weight we decide to try for this bullet. I also have some Burger Boat Tail Target 108 grain that I've been kind of toying with the idea of trying out, but we're going to stick with this for the moment. See what we get here. Going hot. 2798. See what the brass looks like. The primer is doing that same thing. But I don't have a ejector mark. Not noticing any other issues in the case. Just the primer. $27.77. The brass is continuing to tell the same story. Ooh, that one was a little warm. 2801. I don't know if you guys can hear that wind, but it is something. Last shot. Wow. 2820. I definitely believe we went the wrong direction as far as getting outside of a node there. Ooh, and bolt lift's a little hard. Where'd that one go? I don't know where that went. Oh, there it is. Well, that will wrap it up. That piece of primer there is telling the same story all the rest, or that piece of brass, sorry, telling the same story the rest of them have. It's just got a hole in the end of it, but the brass looks fine. If anybody else has experienced this, please let me know. Like I said, I am maybe a little new to this. That is not a pressure sign I've ever seen on any of my other loads, and I am not loading beyond what the Hornady manual says to load for this round. I am not outside of specs. The 115 is obviously not in the book, but I believe that I haven't even reached maximum charge weight for the 110 A-tip, the way Hornady has it laid out in their book. So if anybody's seen this before, let me know, and we can strike up a conversation. Maybe we can find a solution to this problem. Maybe who knows, maybe somebody at Hornady will see it, and maybe they can point me in a direction, and everybody else out there. But it's been fun. We're doing this thing. We're going to stick with it. So come back and see us. Come down the shop. See y'all.